recording something or other, just to pass the time away. So go back onto this camera and I shall proceed. By the way, welcome to my studio. My name's Ian, and tonight I'm going to be playing around again. Nothing in particular. I'm not vlogging anything. I am not doing any endorsements of any products or software reviews or anything like that. So it's just me streaming me recording in my home studio. Apparently I've got to sign into chat, so opening web browser. Let's just do that and minimize that, just in case anybody wants to look at what I'm doing and comment. I'm going out on 3 platforms tonight, as normal. Facebook Live, YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. I'm not quite sure whether this is going to work or not, but we shall find out shortly. So I'll put you on this screen and I'll proceed. Right, that's enough of that little riff. I'm going to embellish that at some point. I just need to put in my little notes here what I'm doing, because I can never remember what I'm doing. So, E. One. Right. It's not exactly right on the notes, but it's enough for me to try and work out remember what I'm playing. If I can just remember, it's on wet guitar 1. Right. So I'm going to put that guitar on one side for a minute. By the way, I'm going through my Kemper floor again, and I'm on a preset set called Morgan. Let me just save this one. So it's a preset called Morgan. It's available. Like if you've got a Kemper, it's the Morgan AC30 patch, which is right at the top. Very, very popular patch for AC30s. So I'm just going to put a bass on this, some description, and see if I can flesh this out a little bit. It's not a very good tune, as per usual. I'm not the best musician in the world, so there's some great musicians on the interweb, and unfortunately I'm not one of them. But anyway, we shall persevere, and I'm going to stick this on loop, and we can go from there then. Right, let me set up this bass. Like last night, I'm just going to grab a preset off. Doesn't really matter what I use really for this part of it. Let's go and use the old Steinberg one again, shall we? Last couple of nights I've been using the CLA bass, but I'm going back to using this one because I quite like this simplicity of this thing. So I'm just going to grab a rock bass, right? That'll do it. And let's make sure we've got some level. once again, I'm playing through with everything coming back out the speakers, so it probably sounds rubbish all right until I turn the mic off standby. So we'll persevere and see where we go from here. Right. So I still need that up there, even though I've got that doing. I'm going to take another mono in as well, because I'll do my little trick I learned from Warren. It's going to be tricky playing that riff on a bass, because I'm not blessed with huge hands. So I'll have a little fiddle around and see if this comes out any good. I don't know if I just do a pedal tone or to try and copy the riff on the bass. I'm not quite sure. So I've sipped me coffee. Delicious. Right, so right, that's the little riff. So I'm sure someone would be able to do it 100 times better than me and 10 times faster, and but whatever. So Right, I should have enough versions of that to be able to cobble a good one together out of it. Played it wrong every single fucking time, so there we go. Right, let's see if I can cobble a good one together. Oh, the beauty of loop recording, eh? And the beauty of comping. Right, so got the screen up. Just going to grab the bass, open that out. We'll take all this out of the monitor and stuff. I'm just going to do this one. Right, the first one, I think the first part of it was okay. The very, very last one. So I'm just going to split that there. Delete the rest of it. And it's on. It's fucking terrible, isn't it? Right, let's get rid of that one. See if take 4 is any better. Oh, this definitely needs some howls. The problem is, right, I've deleted the whole lot. I'm going to see if I can play it right. The problem with me, it's such a bloody big stretch in that position. And I'm probably hitting the bass too hard because it's got a shit tone to it. So let me have another little try. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Right. What have I done with me lead? Threw it over here in disgust. There we go, right. Let's have another look with this rock bass drive, right. Regular dirt, let's try him. Right, try a bit more gain on it and turn it more in the arse end. And we need to turn him up and all, don't we? Need to turn it up. Turn up a tad. Turn the bloody equalizer off. Awful sound, awful. No, I don't like that. Don't like it, I don't like it. What the hell's plaque me? Let me just see if I've got this, I'm just going to check this bass is in tune, because it's way up. I've got it parked up against the wall. It really needs new strings on it. Right, well, we have a viewer. Thank you very much for watching, whoever you are. I don't know what you're watching this for. There's probably better stuff to watch on whatever you're watching. I'll do my best sometimes. What the hell does that do? Shape 2. Yeah, I think I need to go and buy some new strings for this bass. It's about, I think the strings are about at it. I'm just going to put a cut on it as well before it goes in. Take some of the bottom end out of it. About 40 odd hertz. 40 to 50 hertz, so I do. Alright, let me. It's an age thing. Right, I've just bought up the wet guitar because I can't remember nothing. It's an age thing. It creeps up on you. So let's right. I think I've sort of got the riff. I'm just going to try and play it once right, and then I'm going to resort to copy and paste. It seems to be the thing to do anyway, doesn't it? So let's put you on that one and watch you make a complete hash of this again. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get, to be honest. So, that's about as good as it's gonna get, right. Let me hear that bass now. I bet that sounds terrible still. Let's just solo that. Right, what I want to do is remove that and put CLA on it. Which I should have done in the first place, perhaps. Right, now we've got CLA. I'll just do it as it comes out of the box. Right. Okay. Somewhere near. It'll do for tonight's little exercise, so I'll just sit here recording at home and play around, basically, whatever takes me fancy, and see where I go. It normally ends in disaster, like most things do, or thing, and say I am not the best. But what I'll try and do is make some sort of tunage out of it. I've now extended it to fucking bollocks, and lost control of my mouse again. Me mouse! I must get a mouse map. Not on my list of priorities at the minute. So right, let me see what we've got so. Right, I think I'll double track them guitars. I could do my trick I did last night. If anybody was watching last night, I'll put this control click in here and it'll put it back in the middle. Last night I used a plugin. I cheated. No, it's not cheating, it's using the tools. Using the tools at your disposal. Use the tools at your disposal. That's what I say. Anyway, what am I doing? I forgot what I was going to do then. Oh yeah, I want to. They call it modulation. I suppose double tracking isn't modulation. Once again, the old cheapy waves plugins. On that, and I'm going to put the this is the one I used last night. 2 guitars are better than 1. That's artificial doubly tracked. I'm just going to put a cut on there to leave some room for the bass, and quite severe, 200 Hz for the bass to live. Right, so that's artificially double tracked, used on plugin. I'm going to try and see if I can double track it properly. Probably not, because my timing's shite. So I'm just going to put that in bypass. I'm going to have one go at this. One go. Let's shove that one over there. One go. And see if it if I can get to double track. If I can double track it. So I'm just opening these guitars up again because I can't see the chords without it open. Right. So I'm just going to put this one into record. Have I just recorded over my DI guitar with that bloody bass? Quite possibly. Never mind. I always manage to cock things up. Absolutely useless. Right. Put it on that one. Right. This guitar is a Chord G95. Oh, let's see if I can get that a bit better in focus. I might knock my camera since last night. That'll do. Right, so we have a double track, sort of. I didn't play it exactly the same, but that's what I've got the double tracking for. Because I can't play the same thing bloody twice. Because I'm useless. Useless! Right. So far then. So this is the double tracked version with two guitars. Which I think sounds shite. Right, let me just delete these two. Delete that one. Delete that one. I'm going to do some judicious pruning. Chop it into three. I'm not going to delete anything yet. That's that. And the riff again, isn't it? So let me put the double tracker back on. I might tuck this one. Okay, so we've got a dirge. We have a dirge. I've created another dirge. Right. Right, before I go too far, if you like what you're seeing on any of the platforms, subscribe and all that sort of thing. I'm not after trying to win a popularity contest, so I'm not flogging anything. I'm not doing software reviews. I'm not doing hardware reviews. Everything I own in the studio has been bought and paid for by me working bloody hard as an engineer. So in my day job, and so no software reviews, nothing like that. I'm not flogging anything. No ebooks, anything like that. So I'm just streaming me fighting around. If you find it interesting, you find it interesting. If you don't, there's plenty of other bloody channels out there. I don't care either way. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do now, something to do, just for a laugh. I know the drums themselves are just a single loop at the minute, which I tend to do anyway, because the drums take so much editing. It's not the sort of thing I'm doing a quick, how long have I been at this for? 36 minutes, and 36 minutes, and I'm totally cocked up what I'm doing, and it sounds rubbish and whatever. But I learnt something tonight. Stop hitting the bass so bloody hard. So that will raise the action on it so high it'll be out of tune by the time it hits the fretboard. I'll play on my fingers, listen to what you do. I don't know what it is. So anyway, so 2 viewers. I'm streaming on 3 platforms at the minute, so I ain't got a clue what anybody's on. Well, I've got a chat thing open, but I don't tend to look up. You'll see me keep looking up to the left. That's where I've got my monitor just to monitor the stream and everything, what's going out. So whatever. Right, so I'm going to add a instrument track. What should we add? It was just a simple synth of some description. Alan Sonic, that will do. Comes to Cubase. Let's see if I can find something on here. What do we need? What do we need? What shall I put on? I don't suppose a piano will work, will it? Let's have a little on what we got in here. A rock bright, means it's a rock tune. We'll drag that into there. And you can double click these things apparently, but there's probably a keyboard shortcut for it as well. But I'm old fashioned. I just use the mice. What do you call it? Oh, and I forgot to put my turn my keyboard on, so I'm not sure where it's going to actually pick this up. I believe if I go where are we, MIDI reset, it picks it up. So hopefully we can play Alien Sonic and it's disappeared inside the guitar track again, because that's where I clicked when I added to the track. Right, so we need to put, I need to put that into monitor so I can hear what it's playing. And it looks like it could be. I'm not going to no, it's not picked it up. Bastard. Right. What we do? MIDI. Let's try it again. Reset it again. It's going to pick it up. No, right. Let me just get rid of all the trash, of all the rubbish I've just done, and save. And I'm just going to quickly shut this down and then bring it back up again. Here we are. In case you wonder what this background is, it's a little bit of my other hobby is taking photographs. I mainly do motorsport. Stick that in there. Right, let's just reopen this back up. It should pick up the keyboard this time round, so Let's have a quick swig of my coffee while I'm waiting. Nice day for it. There we go. Right, we're back over again. Have we picked up my keyboard now? Hopefully we have. Yeah, we are. Yeah, this keyboard turns itself off when the computer power goes off. I've got another one with 49 keys on it, and it stays on. Plug it in. And this one, it turns itself off. So yeah, whatever. Right, let me just try and work out what that riff was. Oh, it's playing D, A flat, E, B flat. So oh, we have something. Right, let's see if I bet I can't do that fast enough to be able to record it. I might have to resort to the editor. I nearly had it. I nearly had it. I nearly had it. Delete. So I've got the keyboard part sort of, and I only wanted that bit just to sort of help reinforce the riff sort of thing. So shorten that to there, and I'll resort to copy and paste again, which seems to be what everybody does. So one there, one there, one there. One there, and where are we? One there. Right, let's see how bizarre this is starting to sound. I'll just start. Okay, so I was playing around tonight. That was actually an exercise, part of an exercise I do to try and get me coordination. The little funny little riff thing, if you can call it that. Let's see what it sounds. Oh, okay. Interesting. Right, let's add another instrument and see what. Let's do another Hallian Sonic. And this time we'll have, what can we have? We've got any brass. Let's put some brass on for all A gramophone muted trumpet. What we got here? I used to play trumpet years ago. I played from when I was probably about 9 years old till I was about 15. Years ago I had simple brass. No, I didn't want it. I got to see simple brass somewhere. I used to suffer with asthma years ago. Well, I still do now, but it's all under control. They thought that me playing a trumpet would be good for my breathing, because it makes you breathe from your diaphragm when you're blowing a trumpet. So hence I've just suddenly got a... That sounds nothing like a bloody trumpet. We've got a proper trumpet. Trumpet, there we go. Trumpet bright. Let's try that one. So yeah, double clicked it that time rather than dragging. Hey! Quite like that. Right, let's see if I can drop that in somewhere. I don't think I'm going to do it on the riff. I might do it on the riff. I also need that guitar open, and I just to my my little notepad there. It's how the hell would you play a B flat major on a keyboard? Okay, it involves black keys then, does it? Right. I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to leave the riff because I'm not the best keyboard player. Well, I'm not the best musician in the world, but there are better people. I've got 2 viewers. You must be really bored to be watching me. Anyway, 2 concurrent viewers. That's the most I've ever had. I don't know what platform it's on because no one's putting anything in the chat, but I don't know who it is. So anyway, let me have a go at this keyboard part then. So a B flat, which is okay. That's interesting. You can't actually play chords on the trumpet, which is obvious because you can't play 12 chords on a trumpet anyway. It's a melody instrument, single line. You can only play 1 note at a time. actually struggling here to play the correct notes because I'm useless. Right. Let me just change this to a trombone. No. Oh dear. I'm not really sure I'm into that. Shiny trombone. Try solo trombone. A bit more. I'll push it back in the mix a bit because I'll probably have some reverb on it. I don't like it. Let me try one more time. I'll probably be down to one viewer in a minute. I've only got one viewer. And he's asleep. Or she. I'm only watching you because my programme comes on in half an hour, mate. Hurry up, bloody finish, will you? I'll leave out the riff, put in the notes, resort to cut and paste. So I've got to go 48 bars, have I? Right, okay. sort of got it. I think there's still some rubbish in it. Well, some rubbish in it. It's all rubbish in it, really. So, right. Which one was that? I've just done that one. Let me just pull that one back. For some reason, it always fills out the whole thing. Right, do that. Click on there. I think that was a bum note. That one's a bum note. Let's change the velocities a bit, bring it down a bit. Right. What do you think of it so far? Rubbish! I think we need some howls of derision on this, because it is terrible. Right. Copy that one as well. Now I'm going to put a third instrument on, and I'm going to oh, mystic, that sounds like it might be full of mystery. Mystic, I think I tried this last night and it was crap. So, and we want to pull it up to where all the instruments are. And what the hell's that? A generic pad. At the movies. What's that do? No. 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 I'll put that on from about there just to cover in this little bar here, and I'll resort to cutting and pasting of it. Right. I tell you what this reminds me of. It's like a soundtrack to an American cop show from the 70s. Right. Let's copy that into where it's going to go. Two of them. Right. Shall I put... Ah. We'll go too far. Anybody watching? Now one viewer. I'm not plugging anything. I'm not asking you to sign up for patrons or ebooks or anything like that. I'm just literally streaming me farting around at home in my studio. If you find it interesting, fair enough. If you don't, yeah, don't watch. Yeah, no software reviews. No pedal reviews, no amp reviews. I'm not trying to teach you how to record. I'm probably doing it all wrong. But anyway, let's have a little listen to her, and then perhaps we might need some howls. Oh, I should do, I'll do that then. I'll do that, he says. So let's put you on this one here. Oh, I've turned my camera off. Saving the battery. I must get one of them dummy batteries with the power lead on it. Oh, look. I'm all out of focus again. Because that's not the camera. Right, there we go. Oh, it's way around. You gotta go. There we go. Yeah. Yes, great value guitars, these Chords. This is a Chord G290 Fat. Locking tuners, compound radius neck, flame maple top, a nice, I think it's a maple body, and a bird's eye maple neck. I don't know if you can see that close up on the camera. Beautiful, beautiful bird's eye maple neck on it. Yeah, locking tuners. Yeah, not bad value guitar. Chords make a lot of guitars for some of the big manufacturers, Ibanez and such like, in their factory. I think this is made in Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia. Yeah, made in India. Yeah, it's a lot of Ibanez's and stuff come out. The cheaper Ibanez's come out of the Indonesian factory where these are made. Very, very good value. Right, that is shite. Let's put it back on here because we need some howls of derision. Right. just not working, is it? Let me try. Oh, sorry. I always it all comes in a bit too quick. Comes in a bit too quick for me. Right, I'm in the right place. I'm in the right. Ow! The howls of derision. I just can't take it anymore. It's the howls of derision. nobody likes what I do. I only have one viewer. I've only got one viewer. And they're only watching because they're waiting for somebody else to start. Anyway, right. Technical exercises, that's all it is. It's just exercises. I'd love to be able to play really well, but I can't. So, it is what it is. That click in the background's my, what's it just going off? Right, I'm going to, only bars long is a load of tripe, 145. 145. Now, I could, but I ain't going to. I'm just going to simply, I'm not going to bother doing the drums tonight. I'm just going to just do a quick drag and drop into there. And I don't know what we're going to call this, an ABAB. Let's just drag that one in, see what it does. Take it out of loop. I did this the other night. I forgot to take it out of loop, and of course it. What we got? 121, and we needed what? 140 bloody something. 145. So 145. So let's move that bit up to there, and put that on top of that one there. And I don't know. Copy that one over. To copy in Superior Drum, we just hold down Control, and it copies. And I don't know, we'll have one of them. Oh shit, no bloody lots moved. Just want that one. And we'll just drop that in there. I know it's not right. Right, okay. Let's see if we can do a very, very quick mix down of this. Or part of the way. Right, I'm just going to mix it down at that and call it a night, because it's I can disappear down a rabbit hole again if I ain't careful. And before I know it, I've been streaming for 3 hours like I was last night. It wasn't very good last night either. No. I'm just going to have a quick play with these basses. I watch anybody who's into recording. If you float around YouTube a lot, you should come across a channel Produce Like a Pro, it's called. I think it's in my link on my one of the few links I've got up in my YouTube channel. A guy called Warren Hewitt there, English fella living in America, and he's worked with loads of top artists, Aerosmith and Ace Frehley and stuff like that. If you into sort of Ace Frehley, Frehley was in Kiss and stuff. So, and what I'm going to do next on the basses, because I recorded 2 basses. On where they are, there's some basses. I recorded 2 basses and no, I didn't record 2 basses. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is grab this a lot and just hold down Alt and it copies it, obviously. Let's have a quick listen to the bass on. Right, so I've got the bass going through CLA bass plugin. I'm just going to grab a, it doesn't matter what it is really, if I just grab the R channel, and I'm just going to, this one I'm going to cut everything off up to 250 Hertz there. off the arse end of it. And that sounds like this. And you go, bloody hell, that sounds thin. No, but the thing is, what I'm going to do on this one is same thing. Add a, it could be any equaliser. I'm just going to just grab this one just for the sake of it. Use some of your other plugins. And I'm going to do the same thing on this. I'm going to just do a cut. I'm going to do it. Down to 250. Well, you can't click on that one, can you? That's nice to know. Ooh, oh, okay. What's this do then? Oh, shit. I can't get this one to do it. All goes elastic on me, so right, I'll get one of what I do know how to use. Steinberg's. I've never used that one before as a what's it? So I'm just going to grab frequency and the top one here. I'm just going to do a cut 12 on it down to 250. Boom. Then this one is all bottom end. Then put a little cut on it. To about 40-50 Hertz or so, 47, not compromise. Cute. So I'm going to remove some of the bass end, because what I'm going to do is squash the shit out of it in a minute. And what that does, it brings up all the rumble bass end on it. So I've got the, that's me whacking my mug in the background. Good job that didn't go over, because my Kempler's underneath it. And I would not be too happy if I poured coffee all over my Kempler. I was going to put a little dynamics EQ on this one. LA2 will do. Excuse me, coughing away. Get that out of the way a minute. Sort off. Right. So I've got this one in solo now with the LA2 out it. So what this one's going to do is supply all the bass end. Right, put the 2A on the other channel as well. Keep clicking on buttons there. I need to take that one out. Right, so that one's compressed as well. Group these two files together. Hold down Control and right click group channel. I'll call this one bass group. Several ways of doing this, achieving this similar sort of thing. And once again, just to keep it all under control, put a low cut on it to about 50 hertz or so. Then I'll stick our bass on it, which adds a load of harmonics into it, so it helps it translate on other systems. There's things like TVs and I think laptops. I think the frequency cut off them is about the 200 hertz or something. So this adds all the harmonics back into it, so it translates onto different systems apparently. So it sounds like this. And of course then we can blend the two together to get our bass sound. So if I just put the drums in with it, solo them as well, and then we can blend our bass sound together to that's the basis. The guitars, the two ones I'm going to laughingly call rhythm guitars, and I group them as well. And a group chart to them. It's basically like sub-mixing. So call this guitars. Whatever. I can't type either. Is there anything you can't do? Anything you can do? Yep. This one I'm going to just put it through some tape of some description. I've got the Baby Audio one. This tape one here. And this is what it sounds like. I'll drop it in and out. I'll just solo the guitars. I'll drop it in and out. What was that soloed for? Right, so that's the guitars going through tape, and then I'm also going to, this is a free plugin. Well, it was free, I don't know if it still is. This one, Magic Switch. And I'll do the same with this. I'll turn this on and off and you'll be able to hear what it does. If you're on headphones, you won't hear it do a thing. If you're on speakers, you'll hear it. Definitely hear it. Problem with headphones is you've got one speaker over each ear and you don't get the cross bleed from like you do on speakers. With speakers, you get that one going into that ear and that one going to that ear as well as into that ear. So at the same time, so it gives us, you can feel the depth a bit more. So that's how I always mix on speakers. But I need to re-EQ this room because I was listening on headphones the other day. Right now, it's got a lot of our sound in it, but right. So. Basically what it does, it puts a slightly wider stereo image on it. So that's that. I'm going to put Superior drummer onto tape and all, just to get that analog vibe. Straight on with the I've actually got the guitars a bit too loud now. So I'm just going to drop them back down in the mix a bit. Turning tape down. Well, to me that sounds shit, but I'll take the tape off the drums. I've lost my keyboard, so I can't hear my keyboards anymore. Just oh, sorry about that. I had the microphone wide open when I was doing that bit. Right, I'm just going to mix it down at that now and call it a day. I could sit in the mixing process. It can take hours and hours and hours and hours of dialing in, and I've been at it for ages now. And hour and a half, hour and 35, that's enough. So, right, file, export. Let me just pull that out there a little bit further, another half a bar or so, just for any reverb trails. I'll put up the drummer for you to watch while it's playing. Not that it's very interesting, but yeah. Where's Mr. Drummer? Right, I'm going to export it at that and call it a night at that one. That's another experiment that hasn't worked. Export. Audio external. Right. We're going to call this, I think we'll call it 8th of November. How imaginative. Do you think this needs a howl of derision? I think it may need a howl of derision. I think I'm going to give it a howl of derision because it's really not happened, has it? Classic rock. Shite rock. Let's have a give it. Let's give it a howl of derision. Howls of derision. I can't take it anymore. I'll see you on the other side. Right, I'm going to export at that. I'll see you on the other side. Okay. is I completely forgot to do this. I need to change my buffer sizes when I export. It nearly did it on 32, it just suddenly decided it didn't like it, so it's going to change the buffer size. Bump, there we are, the buffer size changed, it won't do that again. Right, before I do a complete, just for a laugh, I'm going to add another effects channel. Give us something else to listen to. Parallel aggro. This is like parallel compression, and I'm just going to pump the drums into this a little bit. I've turned down the dry level so it's all plug-in. I'll turn the spank up a bit. We'll turn the heat up a bit. Right, I'm going to blend that in and on the drums and quick listen to what it sounds like now. Let's put the drums into solo just for a second. Leave that up there. Put the parallel aggression in. You'll hear it come in. You won't hear it come in because I haven't even sent it to it yet. What are you doing, idiot? Put this out of the way a minute. Right. Remember that. On that, I need to send to the aggro. There we are. Send it to aggro. Just going to put a 20 Hz cut on the bass as well. Send 100% to the aggro, and then blend it in underneath. And it will. Where's it gone? Where's my aggro gone? Where's the aggro? There it is. Should be soldering that as well. Why is that called solo? Then we'll not solo. Right. Right, so that's the aggro put on it. It's just parallel compression with, you know, it's all it is. So, check if that's solo. Make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to. Nothing's turned on. Right, okay, let me go for it again. Another export this time, and it should be fine this time. Bring that back up with a bit of more aggro on it. Export. Audio extern. Right. you go. That's what we have. Little tune. Not brilliant. So I'm not the best musician in the world. There's loads and loads of great musicians out on various platforms. I just have a go. Just stream me farting around in my studio. And you see a lot of stuff where people are, I suppose they're, they must do multiple takes and edit it all together. It looks brilliant, but I just flew by the seat of my pants like I normally do and see what comes out. I use Cubase as a sketchbook. Occasionally I'll do proper recordings on it, but it's mostly just playing around. It's a bit late at night to be cranking the speakers up to be able to hear the arse end properly, so the mix is probably all over the place. I don't like to mix on headphones, to be honest. It's not really my thing. I tend to crank them up too loud. I've got this little meter thing I bought for the noise, for the levels, to try and follow the guidelines of 85 dB in a big room and 70 to 75 in a small room. This is a tiny room. It's I think it's 11 foot by 8 foot. So it's a tiny little box room on the back of my house I use. So stick these between the headphones, clamp your headphones in like that. You can get a reading of how loud you got your headphones and all. And I was shocked the other night. I've been mixing like 118 dB. So I think I mentioned it before. Over about I think it's like 90 dB. It kicks your adrenaline in and makes music exciting when it's louder, because it does a fight or flight response in your head, because it's just the way we're wired as humans. Noises over a certain level, it raises our adrenaline levels, and that's why you dance to loud music and stuff, and get excited at concerts because it's above a certain level. When you can only hear down to 20 hertz, but in a big PA system it'll go below that, and you actually feel it rumbling up through your feet. A bit like I'd go to a lot of motorsport meetings, and years ago they used to have the stock car meetings up Brandon near us, and load of 600 horsepower V8s with unsilenced exhaust going past, and you feel it through your feet. And it's an amazing sound. But, unfortunately, some spiv bought the place and for financial gain and wrecked the stadium, so that's no longer on. So pity. Used to like the brisker Formula 1 stock car at Coventry Stadium, Brandon Stadium, whatever you call it. So yeah, it's all gone now. Anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting on. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, subscribe and all that sort of thing. Hit the bell, and I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. So I'm not vlogging anything. No software reviews. What I use. There's plenty of people out on YouTube doing lots of software reviews and demos of gear and whatnot, and it's far better than me and whatnot. But I do what I do, and I'm just me playing around in my little studio at home here, and stream what I'm doing live, make a fool of myself. So yeah, that's why I've got my little howls of derision button, because I'm not frightened of laughing at myself. I've been playing a long time, but I should be a lot better. And I think I've forgotten most of it over the years, as my memory's sort of fading as you get older, and whatever. But, it is what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you another night. I'll probably doing something tomorrow night, and potentially, and who knows what tomorrow night's gonna be. I might have a look tomorrow night at on here we have chord pads, and we can make these play various things. If I just quickly bring up I think Sonic 1 had the what's it on it, so you can make these make it play chords off the chord pads. Anybody's got Cubase knows it does anyway. Etc. So I might play around with them tomorrow night and contrive something in a different way. Got chord tracks and all sorts in Cubase, so I don't use it much, but I'll have a little play with that. Alright, once again, thanks for watching. So catch you another night. Bye now. Oh, the howls of derision. The howls. Right, bye now.